How did Sweden, a small nation, build a fighter jet that rivals the most expensive weapon system in history? This is the story of the Saab Gripen. The Gripen stands as proof that smart design and strategic independence can outshine massive budgets and complexity. While the US set the standard with the F-35, a stealthy, sensor-fused supercomputer, Sweden chose a different path. Instead of chasing overwhelming force, Sweden built a jet tailored for its own needs, affordable, reliable, and fiercely independent. This debate isn't just about two planes, it's about two philosophies: independence versus alliance, smart engineering versus brute force. As we explore this rivalry, we'll see how Sweden's approach has sparked regret and debate in countries like Canada, now tied to a decision that may haunt it for decades. Canada faced a dilemma. Its aging CF-18s needed replacing, and the choice would define its defense for decades. As a partner in the F-35 program, Canada seemed destined to buy the American jet, stealthy, interoperable, and expensive. But the F-35's soaring costs and technical issues sparked fierce debate. Was this high-tech marvel truly what Canada needed, or just an expensive luxury? Enter the Swedish Saab Gripen, not stealthy, but affordable, rugged, and designed for operational independence. The Gripen's low cost and adaptability made it a compelling alternative, especially for Canada's vast, harsh terrain. The stage was set: American Goliath versus Swedish Challenger, each offering a radically different vision for Canada's skies. The decision would shape not just Canada's Air Force, but its sovereignty and future. Meet the Saab Gripen, the Swedish answer to modern air defense. Built for pragmatism and efficiency, the Gripen is easy to maintain, quick to deploy, and thrives in harsh conditions. Unlike the F-35, which demands massive support, the Gripen can be turned around by a small team on makeshift runways, even icy roads. Its low operating cost and maintenance independence mean nations aren't tied to foreign support contracts. The Gripen's robust design is perfect for countries with vast remote territories, like Canada. Most importantly, Sweden controls the jet's technology, allowing buyers true sovereignty. They can upgrade, modify, and integrate their own systems. In contrast, the F-35 locks users into a US-led ecosystem, limiting autonomy. The Gripen isn't just a jet, it's a statement of independence. To understand the Gripen, look at Sweden's unique defense philosophy. Sweden's BAS-90 doctrine called for dispersing jets across hidden road bases, ensuring survival and resilience. The Gripen was designed for this: simple, flexible, and operable by reservists under pressure. Its single engine keeps costs low. Advanced data links let small groups act as a networked force. The goal wasn't to build the most powerful jet, but the most effective and sustainable defense system. The F-35, by contrast, is built for global power projection, reliant on a vast interconnected network. Alone, the F-35's complexity can become a liability. Sweden didn't try to outspend the US, it changed the rules, focusing on reliability, rapid turnaround, and independence. The Gripen became David's slingshot, a smart, efficient weapon for a smaller power to counter giants. It's a lesson in how strategy and design can outmaneuver brute force. Despite the Gripen's appeal, Canada chose the F-35 in 2022, citing stealth and interoperability with US allies. The government argued only a fifth-generation fighter could meet future threats, and seamless US cooperation was essential. Saab offered technology transfer and local production, but the political pull of the US prevailed. Canada locked itself into the F-35 ecosystem, billions in purchase and maintenance costs, and a step away from operational independence. The debate seemed settled, but the true cost of this decision was about to become clear. Sweden lost the contract, but the war for public opinion was just beginning. Canada's choice would soon face a harsh test. As Canada signed for the F-35, the Gripen stunned NATO exercises. Against fourth and fifth generation fighters, the Gripen excelled, agile, lethal, and equipped with powerful electronic warfare. Its data link let small teams coordinate attacks without vulnerable support aircraft. Pilots praised its handling and intuitive design, focusing on the fight, not the systems. Reports called the Gripen a giant killer, proving that smart design could outmatch more expensive jets. Air forces worldwide took notice. For Gripen buyers, it was vindication. For Canada, it was a wake-up call. Had they misunderstood what modern air combat really required? The seeds of buyers' remorse were sown. News of the Gripen's success sparked unease in Canada. Analysts and former officers pointed to NATO exercises as proof the Gripen might have been the better fit. The public, wary of F-35 costs, grew frustrated. Experts argued Canada needed range, reliability, and low costs for Arctic patrols, not expensive stealth. The F-35 now looked like a Formula One car where a rugged pickup was needed. The debate shifted. This was about national identity, dependence versus independence, and the Gripen cell bomb. Inside, the F-35, reliance on U.S. policy and technology. The controversy deepened, leaving many to wonder if Canada had made a historic mistake. At its core, the Gripen versus F-35 debate is about sovereignty. With the Gripen, nations get not just jets, but the knowledge and control to operate independently. Sweden encourages technology transfer, letting buyers set up their own maintenance and production. Source codes are shared, enabling true autonomy. Users can upgrade and adapt as needed. The F-35 is the opposite, a closed system, tightly controlled by the U.S. All updates and support run through American channels. Critical data flows back to the U.S. Any major change requires U.S. approval, creating permanent dependence. For Canada, this means its Air Force is never truly sovereign. Deployment depends on U.S. support. In a dispute, the U.S. could ground Canada's fleet by withholding updates or parts. The F-35 is a golden handcuff cutting-edge tech at the price of autonomy. The Gripen versus F-35 story is more than a tale of two jets. It's a lesson in strategy and independence. Sweden proved that smart, efficient design can challenge even the world's largest military powers. Countries like Brazil chose the Gripen for the promise of technological independence and partnership. The F-35 model, by contrast, keeps partners as customers, not equals. Canada's experience is a cautionary tale. Political ties shouldn't outweigh practical needs. The Gripen's legacy is to force tough questions. What is our Air Force for? How much independence are we willing to trade for technology? Sometimes the smartest move is to rewrite the rules and choose independence over dependence. Thanks for watching.